Makes it feel better that you guys are talking about or something else.
Alright, so we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. It is September 11th, 2016.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun, indeed.
9/11
So,
punch.
Katelyn,
Yep.
you're an elf.
Uh-huh.
You're a wood elf
Yep.
ranger.
Yep.
So,
Uh-huh.
you went into the Flinty Hills. You've been in the country you're on. You headed into the Flinty Hills. Why were you going into the Flinty Hills?
You gotta leave?
You gotta leave. Okay, you gotta leave on someone you're looking for.
Yep.
And you're spending the night there. It's cold. It was the 4th of Fireseek, which is the 4th day of the new year.
Okay.
Have you got like a tent or anything like that? You do have a tent? So your tent's set up, you're in there bundled up and everything
With the
because
winter
it's chilly.
blanket.
The winter blanket. When when all of a sudden sun starts beating on the tent.
Stop.
It's like 20 degrees out. And the tent falls down on top of you.
I get mad. I crawl out of it.
As you're crawling out, you're roughly grabbed by several different people.
Roughly.
In the night, you can see that they are orcs. There are probably a dozen of them. They're like, "You're coming with us, elf!"
I can't understand that kind
They're speaking in common.
of. Okay.
And then they tie your hands behind your back. They grab your tent up. They just like pick, all your stuff was in your tent, right?
Uh-huh.
They just kind of like scoop it all up. One guy throws it over his shoulder, and they put a bag over your head, and they take you off stumbling through the darkness.
I'm super irritable because I just got woken up.
That's
very
fine.
abruptly.
But you're dragged through the darkness. You're taken downwards at some point, and then you think you're underground.
I can see the dark.
Right, but there's a bag over your head.
Okay.
They have like a burlap sack over your head. It's tight. They drag you through some passageways. You hear them talking to other orcs in Orcish, which you don't understand.
Nope.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Where are you speaking common?
You're dragged through, and then you hear like clank, 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 like chains, and a grinding noise, and then the hood is pulled off your head, and you're you were stripped of your armor. They did that right after they brought you in. They take your armor, they check in your boots and everything, make sure you don't have any hidden weapons. They search you roughly and somewhat invasively.
Roughly.
Not like body cavity
Just
search.
been
They don't do anything like that, but it is evasive and a little humiliating. They check everywhere.
I'm pissed.
And then they take you down some other quarters. You hear clanking of chains. You hear grinding of stone on stone. The bag is like whipped off your head, and you're shoved roughly. And then the clanking comes again, and as you hit the ground, you look over your shoulder, and you can see this door. It's like a normal-sized door, but it's sliding down, and it comes to a stop. Boom. And as you look around, you see there are several other people in this room. There's probably a dozen, maybe 20 people in the room. Some of them are lying on, there's 2 piles of hay, and there's a pile of rocks in the corner and stone, and there's a couple of them there's several of them are lying in the piles of hay, and a small group are huddled in one corner and appear to be talking silently, like very quietly. There appear to be amongst their number a kobold, a halfling, some people, humans, normal humans, the dwarf, the elf. They left with somebody else. Who was the third one that left?
The cleric.
That was the elf. Elf,
Oh,
cleric,
yeah.
dwarf fighter. There was 3 who ran away. Who couldn't play.
The wizard.
Oh yeah, the other wizard. Okay, so he's a human too.
Now,
So you
are they
see,
never coming back?
I have no idea. Nobody tells me anything. They don't even try to communicate. So yeah, and if you're watching, yeah, this means you.
I needed him to learn
Okay.
the kobold.
I know. I was hoping you would be here today. Anyway, so those are the people, and we're gonna say Arthelian has given up all hope and has gone and lain in the corner. Just before you guys were thrown in the room for the night, one of the orcs took him aside, like store, and was like, "Listen here," as you guys are being led away. And now he seems to be a broken man, and he just lays in the hay. He's like, "There's no point. I just give up." Okay. So that's the easiest way to deal with Arthelian. He is broken for the moment.
Woe is me.
It's so dark in here.
He was kind of already like that last session.
He was a little upset. Yes.
Who's this person?
No.
Oh,
Cal.
of course.
So you see, what's your charisma, James? Why don't you describe your characters?
18.
Oh yeah, even in the darkness, even covered in dirt, this man is like.
Still got
Oh yeah, he looks like Ryan Reynolds.
He looks like Ryan Reynolds, that's right.
fun.
Okay, so he's there, and then you've got a halfling who's average looks. Is her
No,
kind of average?
Do you have
got
burgers?
3 charisma.
Yes.
Oh yeah, an ugly halfling with really
60 feet.
ugly halfling with really bad teeth. I mean, like, Jesus Christ.
We're talking like London.
Yeah.
We're glad they can't
It's like
see in the
fucking
dark.
Austin Powers teeth.
It's like, why am I able to see right now?
There's another human being. He's average looking. Wait, describe yourself, James. You look like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Wearing like.
Yeah, he's
basically.
pretty strong looking.
Buff.
So muscles.
He is
Yeah, and he
jacked.
seems, and he's like, he's probably like.
He's
standing-
6'2",
He probably stands up super
187.
straight. He's probably got like, he's got a ramrod up his spine. He's all like,
Up his ass.
even though he's in total pitch blackness, he acts like he can see everything around him. Describe your character besides bad teeth. Terrible, horrific, freakish
What's my hair
teeth.
color? I think it's black.
Write it down.
No, I think I was blonde.
What do you look like aside from that? And she'd be able to make out with her infravision.
Black hair, blue eyes. She's
Okay.
32.
Typical Halfling size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did they just throw her in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like
shoved her in.
looking
You guys
around.
were over in a corner discussing what you. We're gonna get to you guys in just a moment to discuss what you learned.
Probably
Yeah.
scrambled to like a wall by myself. So I'm just like
Okay.
looking around now.
Breathing
Most of the
heavy.
people look around blindly. It's pitch black in here. They're like, no panic. There's also like a dozen other people, nondescript looking,
Like
kind of
me.
cowering in the corner. Oh yeah.
I
The
am
only one looking
the
at you
epitome
would
of
be me,
nondescript.
probably.
Did you make any noise when you were
And the
thrown
kobold,
in?
he's still there.
Yeah, both can see each
The
other.
kobold got his ass kicked for some reason at the end of the day, so he's all like in the corner, like bleeding.
He's in the other corner.
I'd probably be near him.
You guys are group talking.
Oh.
He went over and he went to sleep.
Ah, okay. I'll leave him alone then.
He's just pissed off or something.
But
What do you look like?
I can see you.
completely nondescript. Like you just look like some
Average
random
man
like
what?
town person.
That's
like,
right,
this
super
town
average
person.
man.
Yeah, like
So you're just
average
a
height,
human?
average build. Yeah, just
Okay.
human. I look kind of. I don't know. Can she see like skin color or
I
anything?
can see everything.
Oh, okay.
No,
No? Infravision?
No, I thought it was black and white.
Yeah,
it's in black and white.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can see
His
it.
skin tone's like a little bit darker. Like he's probably like spent a lot of time outside,
Yeah, you can make that
and
out.
his eyes are like the only thing
He has
that really
light hair
stands
too,
out.
right?
Is, yeah,
His
it's
hair
kind of like
bleached blonde.
sun bleached a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
And the only thing that really stands out are his eyes, which are really, really green, like kind of a naturally green.
Probably can't detect that.
I can't, no, you
No.
can't see that.
So, you know.
Describe your elf. What does your elf look like?
I can't
Can
see
they
her,
see
so I
it?
wrote that.
I can.
You can.
She can.
Well,
So you can give her what you'd be able to see with infravision in the dark.
darker hair and kind of light eyes and darker skin for an elf.
And tall for him.
Yeah. I'm only 4'11".
Are you?
Yeah.
That's tall.
Oh, okay. He's short for a wood elf.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you see. You scramble to one corner or one other side. It's a big room. It's like 40 or 50 feet
I
by.
probably found a place in the wall by myself.
It's 30 by 50. It's 30 deep, 50 across. The door in the center.
I'll look when I hear the door open, but I can't see anything.
Not all like puddle.
Okay, so she goes and huddles in the corner. It's obviously
No,
an
not the
elf.
corner, just on the wall.
Okay.
Tonight's search
Here's
is
where
rather
you're
early.
at. You don't know this map yet, but you're in this. Here's the hay. They're occupied. Here's the little group over here, chatting. You were thrown in here, so you could go here if you want by the rubble pot.
Rubble pop. Rubble pop.
So you're the only one that sees that. You guys hear some movement over there. Helen is around somewhere. Her character's around here somewhere.
She's in
So
the other
I'd be
corner.
like right here.
What, is
Yeah.
Helen playing a human?
She's human, yes. She's the human bard. She is.
She'd probably nap it after getting stabbed through the abdomen.
Oh yeah, she's all hurt.
I healed her, but she's still hurt.
Arya.
Would she have 2 health or something?
No.
Odila. Odila? Odila?
Dilla red something.
Red flower.
Yeah.
Odila or Odila. Alright, so there you go. Now you guys
Digital.
had been discussing just before this happened what you had seen. The parts of the map that he had gone through.
Shit. I explored everywhere.
Yeah, remember who went with him? You went, Helen went, and our there on Fharlanghn.
Yeah.
They went to see the Nasher. They ended up sneaking around this area, searching this area where you had already been. You recognized that when they described it. Then they went down through here, down this way, into this room.
Ransom
Found a box.
issues.
They grabbed some stuff. They found a box but left it.
Yep.
And then they came back up and they hid their stuff in
They
this,
didn't go to
in
the
this
key room yet.
They did not go to the key room.
I
They
went
went
to
through
the key
here.
room.
So there's keys in this room, like all
And
over
we
the
know
walls.
that we need a key for
And
something.
I've been.
I remember that.
There, you had a vision. Here, let me
I
tell you
went
what
to
your
this
vision was.
hallway.
vision.
Yeah, and I told them about the individual.
Remember, you were in that temple, that little temple. You had this vision of temple. Here it is. Blah 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 blah. A crystal clear image of a long iron key with a thick loop for a handle. You have no idea where it's supposed to go or what you're supposed to use it for, but you've seen this key that somehow it is important, and that felt like some kind of divine vision. Okay.
An important key.
So there's that. Okay. Do you guys have any questions or anything to what you're relating to each other? Nobody knows about this secret door except for the elf that hasn't played since the first game.
I'm assuming you told us about.
There's
the
also gold and shit too that you did.
Oh,
Yeah, she told you about the key room. There's also a bunch of gold. Remember you grabbed that
Yeah.
gold? That's hidden in that room as well.
Yep. And then we lost the necklace that he was wearing.
Kyle had the one
Because it
necklace
got
on,
taken.
and it got ripped off his neck. He got yelled at.
Boop, there.
I'm telling you everything because I'm hoping it'll help us escape.
So
We never did manage to check out the other room in the Nasher.
No. No.
Okay.
If you flip that over, you can see what you know, kind of what the Nasher looks like, what this area looks like. You guys came in from here. This was all too dark to see.
Yeah.
Nobody had infravision.
We went
You
here.
went in that room, and then around this way, and then that connects up here. And then you went through here, and just for your future information, these red circles are where there's giant brass lanterns that are lit. Okay, so, okay.
Oh, well, wait, didn't they also, up in that area, didn't they also run into Scarred or find like a room that
Yes.
knew them?
Oh no, we found the.
It's
I
written
kind
on
of
there.
need to know. So
There
I
it
know.
is, right there, Scarred. Scarred's right here behind that door.
Okay.
They can give you a description.
Scarred.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
name or a beast?
Did they confirm that our gear's in the same room?
Like,
No, he did because they had to get
Yeah,
us
because they went and got my, like, holy
holy
symbol.
symbol.
Yes. What do you think? Unless it's just holy symbols in there.
This is the holy room now.
So yes, you can make that assumption. We're moving this shit right now. Yeah. Okay, what are you guys doing? There's a new prisoner.
I'm gonna go up to her and be like, sir, I captured you too.
in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping. I'm happy about that.
How long have you been traveling?
Not happy because I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm turning it down so it's not as loud.
How long have I been traveling?
Up to you.
Like, I went from what force that is.
Celadon?
Yeah. So yeah.
Probably been a few weeks.
A few weeks, really? Thanks.
You crossed Neuron to get here.
A few weeks.
Are you able to help us free these people?
Can we?
He shouts from across the room.
Yeah, I was like, can we?
I did
You're
not know
actually
we had
looking
another
for
stay. So,
Okay.
is this before or after the nightly search?
Before.
Before.
Yeah,
So,
it's this is right after you guys got back. This was literally you guys hear clank 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 as the door grinds itself up and open again, and several orcs, those who can see, come in. They're bearing. There's 6 of them, and they are bringing gruel with some meat and some fat juice in it
Fat juice.
for each of you to eat, and they're handing that out. It's terrible. Yeah, what are you just looking at?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm hungry now.
The other prisoners are all just desperately eating as quickly as they possibly
Kind
can.
of take this as
I
they
tried
don't
to
get
eat
fed
in the
off.
most polite manner possible,
Okay.
while not being able to see my food.
He
Okay.
slurps it.
The orcs stay while you eat, and then they gather the bowls.
Pinky up.
You eat.
Yeah.
Okay. It's bad. It's awful.
Begrudgingly.
It's just it's more just not gonna do it to you.
Bush.
Just like,
And then they take up the bowls and they leave. And close the door again. Clank, 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 clank. Boom.
Well, Ellen had to cancel.
Ellen canceled.
Yeah, something
Okay.
came up.
Alright. So the bar goes to sleep.
Sleep on.
There we go. It's just the 4 of you.
I guess it's
Something must have been in her food.
But yeah, she gets sick. She's got a bad piece of meat or something. About half an hour after you guys are fed, you guys can start hearing like the orcs having their revelry.
Yeah, party.
Yeah.
Party, party.
They're probably eating all your food.
I'd be pissed. That's a good idea.
So angry.
I know. I've been
What do you guys want to do? Anything?
Oh wait, can I still work on that rock pile in the corner?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
guys have
yeah.
only gotten like
I'll
a
help you
little
out
bit
with
done on it because you only worked on it a little bit last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with it.
More work.
How long do you want to work on it? How many hours?
One, maybe two. Not very long.
I
One or
watched
two?
I'll help.
2.
Okay.
Dose
How many
pesos
hours?
worth of hours.
Same.
2 hours? Okay.
I won't be able to sleep with people moving
Dos
rocks.
horas.
Yeah, the humans are able to do it not very efficiently because of the darkness, but they're still able to get stuff out of the way.
I'm just like picking a rock up and setting it down. It's like,
Yeah. Don't hit my screen, it's always fragile enough.
I'm just watching
Here we
these
go.
two and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
So 3 people are working on it for 2 hours. Okay.
I woke up. What are you guys doing?
Moving rocks.
Hi.
There could be something under it.
And what if there's not?
Maybe it's a way to escape.
What would they put a way to escape it in shell cell?
Maybe that's why they covered it up.
This isn't. This looks pretty impromptu.
I mean,
You've
ceiling's
never
not
seen it.
collapsed or anything.
You've never
You've seen it. You just know
Oh,
there's
yeah.
rocks.
There's never been light in this room. You
Yeah.
guys aren't sure what it looks like, you just know there's a pile
Yeah,
of
but there's
rocks
not like
there.
airflow.
No, yeah. I'm just saying that they just inhabit this place.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm
They
interested.
yeah they
I thought you
just
meant the pile.
commandeered this place.
Yeah.
Look over the rock pile since I can see it.
Looks like there's a collapse.
Oh,
Like a natural collapse here or something.
I look for the collapse where it could have came from.
Yeah, there's an area of the ceiling that just crumbled and just came down in a big pile here.
I think you guys are wasting your time. I know you probably can't see this, but
You can.
the ceiling, it just looks like this is rubble that fell on it.
Doesn't mean there's not something behind it.
Alright then.
Dead body, full plate, giant magic sword. Hello, I'm Amos
The paladin's
Okay,
I'm
so
just gonna stay
Oh,
there.
boy.
Not even in your
You can-
day.
And now I get.
you guys work for a couple hours, you're exhausted by the end of this. Everybody who worked during the day, which is you 3, needs to make me a constitution check. So constitution less on a d20, or you lose a hit point.
Even though I stood around with
So
the
what?
sword
Which
for how long?
number am I looking at for
It
this?
was only about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Come.
Constitution, you want to roll less than that number or less on a d20. You don't have to do
Oh,
it.
that's it.
You haven't been here long. Yep,
Oh, so I
that's
have to
all.
roll con or less.
Correct.
Okay.
Yay!
Is this just like from being in learning?
This is from they've
6 or 9. It's under
You'll see.
10.
This is-
No.
Who
They
made
make
it?
it.
Did you not make it? Okay, mark a 1 hit point off.
They seem like the most interesting people in this whole entire.
Yeah, most of the everybody else has
so,
gone to sleep.
So I'm just like kind of carefully walking.
Arthelian's in the corner going. Ah. Helen, after she puked, she went to sleep.
And it's
And then the kobold. The kobold just kind of climbed in, just dug into the hay pile and disappeared.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the kobold at least. 'Cause I'm like kobold, why?
Is there anything you guys want to do anytime soon?
It's
It's right about maybe 11 p.m. by the time you guys stop working on the pie.
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Anything?
See
If
you
I
in
go to
tomorrow.
sleep, I'm just gonna like lay my head back against the wall and go down.
Okay. Alright, so that ends the day. 5th of fire sleep. Oh, it doesn't quite end the day. Let's see. At a couple hours. Yeah, right around the time you guys quit working, and couple, like 4 orcs come in. They check all the prisoners, make sure everybody's there, and they search some of you guys to make sure you don't have contraband, and then they leave. What you can
Is
see
it random? The people they
is
search?
no, they search everybody.
Okay.
She can
What-
see you too.
Yeah, what you two can see is, well, she already knows this, but what you can see is the door goes sliding up, and the orcs come in, and then they sweep, and they check everybody, and one stands by the door the whole time, and then they leave, and the door just comes back down. You don't see any way to really open the door from your side. This happens again at about, oh wait a minute, let's see if this happens again. Around 2-3 hours after that, they do the same thing, they wake all of your asses up, roughly wake you up, search you again, and then leave.
They're gonna get an arrow in their asses as soon as they get
That's it. That was the last check of the night. The 3rd check that sometimes happens, nobody shows up. So,
It's probably good when you're asleep.
Could be. More orcs come in around 6:30 a.m. and wake you guys up. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah. You're woken up by pounding on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Wake up, we'll get you in a minute. And then a few minutes later, 9 orcs come in. They lead you out of the room. They lead everybody out of the room. And Katelyn, they haven't really described the map to you yet, but we're going to show you the parts of it that you'll be able to know what it is. We started here.
Yep.
No. You're taken out here and you see a couple more doors. And you notice that each of the doors is about 8 foot high, and there's like a set of chains on the side of it and a slot. There was a slot on the inside of this room, but there's no chains on it. They take you to this door, which is already open, and you go through. They open this door, and they use the chains, and when they pull the chains, it raises up the door into the ceiling. And as you pass through, you see that there's more chains on the other side. So usually these have chains on both sides. They take you through this. You're almost blinded because there's a giant lamp here. You go through this way. There's some rubble on the ground. You pass a bunch more doors. There's another giant lamp, probably weighs 100 pounds or more. It's like the size of this table. It was closed up. The wick is probably a piece of hemp rope sticking out and just burning. And then they take you to, oh, you guys broke through here, yeah. They take everybody here.
Darker in this room, I'm assuming?
Huh?
Darker in this room?
It's a little darker, but there's enough lamplight that it gets in that you guys can see all of the
God,
work.
this is bright lamps.
They're huge, dude. I mean, literally, it's a wick like this. It's a big, huge piece of hemp rope. Hemp rope is this thick, awful stuff. That is obviously sticking into lamp oil. Oh, the library. The statement is going to the library. Everybody roll me a 4-sided die. Get your dice out, woman.
There we go. I don't know how I got over there.
Take them out and leave them out.
With the what?
Library again.
4. You got a 1?
I got 3.
Yeah, and you're banned. Didn't they catch you with contraband? So, they grab you, and they grab about 4 or 5 more of the peasants. Oh, 2 people didn't get up the next morning, by the way. And the orcs nudged them.
They're dead.
Yeah, they died. They died overnight. It was a, let's roll a d4. Low will be a woman. There's a woman. Oh, it's 2 women. One's that little girl that the elf cleric made friends with.
Aww.
They just dragged their asses out of there.
Sad.
My person's more angry.
You should be. People died of exhaustion, essentially, and malnutrition.
Can I?
They grab him, and they grab a few other people, and they take him away. They just drag him off. They're like, come on. And I think you've been on library detail before, right?
Once. Yeah.
So you know what's going on. The rest of you are told to move rocks. You are being told to clear the rubble that is choking this tunnel right here. And you're given shovels. They're crappy little shovels to help you with your work. And then the orcs kind of just hang back and watch. They're all armed with spears, and they have scourges on their side, which is like a cat of 9 tails, but with like glass and shit in it.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're nasty. You're dragged to the library. Well, taken.
Is this a door?
Yes. Nobody's been through it yet. Nobody's been through this door or this door. These little bumps here are all doors. Nobody's been through any of them. Collin, you're taken back to this area, back by the statues, down to the library's here, yeah, which is actually this room here, but I couldn't fit it on the map. So you're taken into the library, and you're told, find, Scorg wants you to find stuff.
Find what?
Anything important, snap.
Fine,
Oh,
God.
yeah, okay. You're supposed to, you need to find Scon too, if you want that hour of searching around for stuff.
Oh, store.
Store, yeah. Store, Scon, whatever.
Whatever.
I got the top one.
Hold
Is
on.
it the top one, Andy?
We'll do just 50% chance that you spawn. Yeah, top one's the old one. Yeah, he was actually there when they were grabbing you for the library. So if you want to deal with that before you go, you can.
I'm actually gonna hold off.
Okay, you can. Ah, the wind! The horrible wind! The wind is actually blowing, so it's making the blades go a little faster. Let's see. Alright, let's see, library. Area 37. A lot of rooms in this place. Yes, you're just told if you find anything of value that they want. Dun dun dun. And you have a 10% chance per day of discovering. Well, wait a minute. Oh, I don't roll that. That's it. 11. Sorry, Collin.
I do not discover.
Seems like it's a bunch of books, alright.
Yep. You also don't find anything of interest that day. The rest of you guys are made to do rocks.
Do the rocks, you said.
1 o'clock. Everybody roll me a d20. We'll see if one of you is picked. If you roll 1, you're picked to do water duty, not you.
Oh.
They'll bring you water. No.
16.
Okay. They pick one of the peasants and they make him do the water duty that day. There's water breaks about 2 hours after, 3 hours after, every 3 hours or so. There's a water break. Anything you guys want to do during the day besides move rocks?
Not your family.
Oh, this is day 5, isn't it? Okay. You guys make a lot of progress on this next pile.
Wait. Do I see Skurg? Skurg? Who's the gambler?
Store.
Score.
Yeah, Store was there. Store's kind of watching you guys. Is it against your paladin's code? You have to decide that. It doesn't have to be.
Well, no.
It can be considered a venial sin or something.
Even if it is, it's for people's sake.
Hmm.
So I could still do it in my eyes.
Haha, relic.
You worship Erroneous? No.
Yeah, Erroneous. War. Fighting.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to gamble in war.
Yep. Store.
Just during one of your water breaks?
Yeah.
What?
Store.
What?
I wish to wager.
Huh. What do you want to wager, blue eyes? Aren't your eyes blue?
Yeah, piercing.
You're beautiful. What do you want to wager, blue eyes?
People can get lost in them if they don't
If
make
you're not
will
careful.
save. No.
That's bad about him.
Store never came out.
Oh, store came out.
He came out shamefully.
Oh, my.
It was like, I just discovered something about myself today.
Oh my god, I hate you all.
Dear store diary.
Today I met a man with the most piercing blue eyes I've ever seen.
I was like, hot damn.
Okay.
So
No.
it's store fiction?
Stop.
So I wish to
listening.
test my mantle against one of your own.
What does that mean? Speak clearly, manling. Have my fill of bargains and bets.
Would you like to see a brawl?
Alright.
Yes.
How about the Nasher? Why don't you go fight the Nasher?
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to watch.
Well, he can lure him out.
Who the heck?
Or how about that guy? He points to one of the other slaves.
Would that be entertaining?
Then what?
One of your men against me.
I've already had my men fighting amongst themselves. And one other said some... I don't know. See, any of these guys wake up?
Nope.
No, they're
They're
still.
dead.
Did anybody bleed out?
Well, yeah, those guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I checked all these guys.
Those guys.
They never woke up.
We had men fight. I've had my orcs have been fighting amongst themselves enough. I don't need to lose anymore. Not to mention one who beat up one of our companions and then claimed that some handsome man, a woman, and some other, and the mouth came in. Wait a minute.
Would the mouse be able to do
Nah.
anything?
He was lying anyway. They've been having a feud for some time.
I would like to try to lure the Nasher into a spot where I can actually make it out. I am curious to... Nah, is that a lie?
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, no.
You could lure it to where the fire is,
Yeah.
near the fire, to where you can see it. If
do-
you actually
yeah,
are
no,
curious.
I do want to see what
I'm not,
the...
he isn't
the
saying
Nasher
that, but I'm
is.
saying that as a GM.
Yeah, no, that's what like I was going to say.
Okay.
It's not really a lie, I'm curious.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what I'm going to do.
I suppose you'll want a sword or something.
It would be preferred.
You're asking a lot of favors. What am I going to win from this wager from you? Huh?
You get to see a...
No. That's the wager. That's not the prize.
True.
Gambling requires a prize. What do you propose?
Well, if I'm dead, I'm no more use to you.
That's why you're going to put a wager up before you do this thing. You think about it. Get back to work. Okay, so he's giving you some time to think about it. But he's going to want some kind of if it's something like this, a fight to the potential death, then he's going to want the wagering items to be placed up in advance.
Upfront.
Yeah.
Because, like, when he was the wagerer, he's still alive.
Right. He wasn't going in there, so. And the only thing that store might suggest to you that you could give him is not something you can give him if you're dead.
Yeah.
So. Or if you can think of another wager, then, you know. Hell, maybe he just likes gambling. Maybe you play freaking rock, paper, scissors with him.
That'd be great.